Hello friends, welcome to Tia Mixing Adventures. Lisa here. Today I'm getting on to just do a quick cook up before I actually head down to the city again for tomorrow to do some demos, and I thought I'd jump online and show you what I'm making. Just trying to bring you real food from my kitchen to yours. So I hope this inspires you regardless of what model you've got. I also got a delivery from the postie this morning, and the reason I'm holding it is so I don't forget to show you, because otherwise I tend to forget to tell you about other things in my life. So thanks to your support, many of your support, I got a Frank Green Thermomix water bottle. Thanks guys. So that was a gift from Thermomix this morning. We had to get active in our business early this month, and yeah, thank you for your support. I love, the little bits and pieces that I get from Thermomix along the way. Sometimes I completely, in the chaos of life, forget to share that with you, but it's all thanks to so many of you who tell your friends and family about the Thermomix and inspire them. So we're going to today, hopefully I can give you some inspiration. It's actually not this recipe. I've got it on the screen, the sweet potato frittata with coriander chili sauce. I've actually never made it exactly as per recipe, can you believe? Mainly because it's got chili in it. Not chili, well, chili and coriander. Coriander is the green word that I do not like. So I've actually never made this like this, but I'm actually going to just change it up today. But if you want a recipe to follow, the reason I have it up, this is a good recipe to follow if you are new to thermomixing and you're not ready to kind of branch out and try something a little different. Hello Janelle, lovely to see you on today. So that would be something I would say you can use and follow through. What I've done already before we got online today is I've actually put in the oven some pumpkin, some broccoli, and then I've sprinkled some feta over the top. I roasted it up on another tray. I've now put it in here ready to go. So I'm then going to put in the Thermomix 6 eggs, and the kids just bought me an eggs, and I thought 6 eggs. I was like, perfect. So I'm going to use these eggs here. They're going to go into the Thermomix first. So this is a 6 serve, I guess you could say. However, I'm going to take it with me on the road in the fridge, just so that there's nothing worse than having to buy food out. I'm going to go do work, right? As much as Thermomix consulting is work. And then you have to spend money on food. Like, I don't like that. So I tend to try and be organized and plan ahead and pack something. This can be brekkie, this can be lunch, this can be a snack. Not to mention I can leave some of it home for the kids to just take that pressure off hubby and them over the next 36 hours while I'm not here. Do you like all my rainbow eggs? I love my rainbow eggs. They're coming back into season, the chickens and laying, which is so nice to be able to use the eggs, because we really, 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 really like to cook with eggs. So I know not everybody does, but certainly we do. That high protein is just our thing. So there we go, 6 eggs in, and of course you could portion this recipe down. Don't feel like you have to do this massive 6 serve. However, I think it would also be a really great recipe to freeze. So after it's cool, cut it into squares, wrap it in Glad wrap or something, and put it in your freezer for when life gets crazy. So I really reckon it'd be a good recipe for that. Going to put 2 other ingredients in. This is such a simple recipe. Now you could fancy it up. You could put in at the beginning onion and cook some onion down, and garlic and ginger, and this I think has ginger in it as well. I'm not going to bother. I'm not complicating it today, okay? I am going to put some pepper in, and I am going to put in some veggie stock. Many of you who are my customers, you'll notice, oh, that's a bit glary. Notice my sticker. So it's on the top of my veggie stock. This was actually what I took to Brisbane on the weekend for the cook that I did on stage. So I thought I'll finish this jar off. So probably a teaspoon. I'm not going to finish the jar off today, obviously, because this is not a family size serve. I don't want to go too strong. I don't want it to be too salty. And there's also feta in here. So just go easy on your veggie stock. Okay, I don't need to add salt, and I'm not going to add salt. I'm adding no dairy to that. This has feta in it, which of course is optional, but that's how I want it. I really like the broccoli, pumpkin, feta, and I've got some pumpkin seeds. I really like that kind of combo. Pumpkin seeds, pepitas. Am I mixing myself up today? I could be mixing myself up. I do have one child not well who kept me up a fair chunk of last night. So I'm going to bring up my manual moking because I just need to mix. I love the fact that you can just use your Thermomix to mix as well, right? So I am just making a quick veggie bake style frittata today to take on the road tomorrow. So I'm just going to put this on speed. I should stop using my little finger. It doesn't register. I'm going to go speed 5. Did you notice how you can pick your kind of starting speed and then you can dial it? So that's a really nice way to jump ahead as well. Press the play button. It's going to mix on speed 5 for not long. This is just to combine. Maybe 10 seconds. I could actually, about that point, hear the texture change. I could hear it going from clump, clump, clump to more like a consistent blend. And that's what I was looking for. There we go. Easy peasy. So that's just whipped up eggs with veggie stock and pepper. Yeah. So into my container for the oven. Now I'm going to sprinkle the pepitas over the top. So that some of them get a bit crispy and roasted. So now you can see it hasn't filled as much as I would have liked to have filled. That's because it's purely egg. I don't know that I care that much. I probably should. I'm feeling a little sleep deprived. But that's going to go in the oven for half an hour. That egg will all set. This is going to have broccoli sticking out the top. Yes, I could have cut the chunks of broccoli smaller and roasted them smaller. But then I would have had to have remembered to put them in the tray after the pumpkin. And I've just been running around like a headless chook today. So I didn't do that. So hence there's big hunks of broccoli that are going to stick out of the top and get another cooking in the oven. I'm okay with that. I think I've even got some Parmesan left over from the weekend. So I'm actually going to sprinkle some Parmesan. I'll do that off camera because I don't have it out. Just impromptu, just thought of that. I brought that home from Brisbane the other day, so from the demo I did there. So I might sprinkle that over the top as well, which will kind of give a bit of a protective layer for the broccoli heads that really should be about a third the size they are. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like. And of course, check out on YouTube tonight. I'll have this up on YouTube and you'll see the cover image is the final product of this beautiful cook up. Hopefully I can slice it and show you. Just depends on my timings for leaving this afternoon and whether I get a chance to do that. But otherwise, that's it from me today. If I can help you with your Thermomix with a recipe you're making, reach out. I do love to hear from you. If you have friends or family curious about a Thermomix, let's jump online and show them the Thermomix. If you live in Australia, I can do that. I can help you get a TM7 if you want, but I'm very much love being here and supporting you with whatever model Thermomix you have. Okay, so otherwise, I'm going to get my Parmesan, sprinkle it on, half an hour, 180 degrees, and this is going to be ready to take in the car. So take care. Lovely to see you, Janelle. Lovely to see you, Chris. Thanks for saying hi today, and I'll see you after the weekend in the next video soon. And I've got to put some videos up to see on YouTube Saturday, Sunday, so keep an eye out on there in the evenings as well. But take care, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.